I don't know about you. I do not know about you all, but I am excited, as I was telling Charnetta, about this year because there is so much stuff we've been through. Just if you wasn't sick, it was something else. But everything tried to block us from moving forward. But we continued, we pushed, and we're here now. As I was thinking about, this message, this encouragement this morning, the other side of pain, I began to think about gaining the other side of pain, really, guys, is gaining something. And what I want you to understand and what we need to understand, we're gaining through our pain, we're gaining the momentum and the mentality to keep moving forth, no matter what. We just have to keep moving forward. And as I was thinking about this message, something came, and I have to say this: in order to move forth, we definitely have to change our mind and realize the pain is not there for us to be stuck. It is there to teach us a lesson on how and how much we are blessed, guys. It's kind of a visual thing going on here. So here's what came to me, and God just really showed me this. And it came to me scripturally, and I have to say this and just follow with me here. When I was actually this weekend speaking on the podcast, this scripture came to me about moving on. In order to move on, we got to change our heart, we got to change our mentality, and we have to change what happened to us in the past. But many of us can't get beyond that point. And I was like, why is it we can't get beyond that point? Or when we get beyond, we don't stay there. So here's a scripture and I want you to just think about it. It says, I love this because there's something in it. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became an adult, I put an end to childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part, then I will know fully, even as I have been fully known. And I can't help but not to leave out this part. I got to say this. And now faith, hope, and love abide. These three, and the greatest of these three is love. Here's what I got from this. A lot of us are still thinking childishly. We're going to have to grow up if we want great wealth. We're going to have to grow beyond what we went through or the pain, or we're going to have to grow up on how we did it before we came to senior life and start plugging in and how they do it now. We're going to have to stop complaining and have a mental fortitude that's grown up. That's not childish. That's not thinking or being disgruntled or holding the past so you can't move forward. We got to grow out of that. We got to grow out of the pain. We got to grow out of the stress. We got to grow out of the aggravation. We got to grow out of this. You can't move forward if you're complaining what happened to you in the past. It's not gonna happen. And this is why this portion, when I was a child, I spoke like a child, when I thought like a child, but now that I'm grown, I got to grow up and I got to start thinking better. I got to have a strong attitude, a strong mental fortitude that's going to take me forth. Mama is not there anymore. My whatever that used to be there is not there anymore. That's what we're going to have to do. So my point is through the scriptures that it's a mental check. We're going to have to look in the mirror and say, am I grown enough to take what's been given to me? Okay? We're going to have to do it. I couldn't get away from this scripture today, because when we look at what we're doing, and even The Secret says this, a book that we're studying, it's all about faith, hope, and love. Faith to believe that this is where God has me right now, and faith to believe that I can do it. And hope to see that no matter what comes my way, my hope is going to get me beyond my fear and the distractions that are going to move me forward. And then my love for what I do, my love for what God has put in my hand, my love for the people that are pushing me forward, and then my love for myself is going to move me forward beyond the pain, guys. And that's what it's about. I had to pull that out before we get started here. We are starting. So what am I saying here? Change your mental attitude from being childish, and let's all grow up, and let's all take what really belongs to us, and start and continue to realize that your thoughts are things. There's a secret again. Whatever you think about, you're going to develop it. It's going to come forth. So we have to think, in that way. So here's a quote as we get started, and I move forward to look at overcoming through pain and just gaining the momentum and mentality. It says, when things get rough, a breakthrough is on the other side of pain. And that's by Shirley MacLaine. A breakthrough is on the other side of pain. Here's what I'm saying. On the other side of pain, we actually gain. So that's what you have to look at. Everything that I went through, even if I had COVID, even if my family had COVID, even if I've been diagnosed with something, even if I did not have a good production year, even if I hadn't got started like I wanted to, we have to look beyond those distractions and move forth and realize that all the pain, all the hardship, all the hard work, which is going to continue to be there, by the way, even as we go higher, there are more mountains to climb. It's not just one. When you climb one mountain, there's going to be another one you have to climb. So right now is the time to change your mind, to change that childish attitude to a big boy attitude or big girl attitude. So on the other side of pain is gain, meaning that we gain momentum. We gain momentum when we push through. We keep moving, even if it feels like you cannot go on. Don't stop. That's momentum. You're pushing through, and you did this past year because you're here. You're here. So we have to have the momentum. And then as we move through with the momentum, the mentality comes forth. Our mindset begin to change. But you have to understand, you have to grasp that mental change. If you don't grasp it and realizing that you're changing, each one of you right now can say that your mental fortitude is different just from doing Senior Life, just from being on the calls, just from talking to each one another in each of us. So you have to have the mindset or mental ability to set positive thinking in place. In other words, just use your intelligence here. Start using the intelligence that you don't use, having the mental fortitude to know that you will move forward, that this is something you're supposed to be a part of. And I like what Charnetta put on Group Me. What is it you want? Find out as you change your mind. Whatever you want, you can have. And then the mentality open up. We don't like this at times, the mistakes that we made. But here's the beauty of mistakes. Accepting your mistakes or accepting it is okay. It's okay to be wrong about it sometimes. Why? Because every moment that's like this wrong about it attitude, it's a learning moment. It's a moment that you learn what not to do. It's all it is just a misinterpretation incorrectly. So you have to correct it. So this momentum keeps us going to have the right mentality, and it opens up the mistakes for us to learn the lessons, to move forward and capture the opportunity that's before us. And then guess what happens after you grasp those three? baby, the miracles begin to happen. And here's what I'm going to say to you, what one of our VP said, at Senior Life. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up before the miracle happens. Stop it. Stop giving up. Stop squirming if it's not working the way you want. Stop squirming if they're saying no. Keep moving forward. Keep having the momentum. When you dream big, guess what? B-I-G, miracles happen. Look at you now. You made it. You made it. You are the pain and you are the miracle right now. That's the game. So when we look at the other side of pain, we look at gaining momentum and the mentality and exposing the mistakes so that the miracles can happen. Woo! I love that. So gaining momentum, guys, this is how we do it. We hear this all the time. 1, set powerful goals. Get and stay motivated with those goals. 2, get inspired. Learn good habits. Push yourself. Wake up at 4:30 in the morning like I do. Or wake up at 5 or wake up at 6. Don't wait to 8. Wake up and get inspired. Listen to music. Do what you need to do to get that momentum going. 3, commit to improving yourself. You have to summon strength in. You have to wake up and say, I'm not tired today. I'm going to move forth and I'm going to commit to improving myself daily. Do you hear me? Daily. Summon strength forth. And then 4th, act brave and be brave. If you need to start over, do it. Don't be afraid. If goals didn't happen last month, guess what? It's a new month, it's a new day, it's a new year. So be brave and move forth. That's what we got to do because it's there for the taking. Our VP explains this every single time. Make this simple. Do not make this hard. It's so simple to log on to Slice and do what you need to do. It's so simple to wake up and do 15 presentations. It's so simple to do 5, 5, 5 during the week. Be brave and act brave and be brave and start over if you need to. We are here. So that's how you gain momentum. And then when you gain the momentum, it's changing the pain. Then the breakthrough, the second chances, the way out. And guess what else happened? The next level begins. That's where we are right now. The next level. The breakthrough forced you to make changes. That's what it did. And then it showed you to have a second chance, a do-over. It gave some of you a do-over because you came out of mess. You came out of things that you can handle. But by the grace of God, you had a second chance. And you have a second chance by being with us. So forget the past and begin again. And then it created a way out. I always say a window or a door for you to forge forth through to succeed. And then it takes you to the next level. What's your next level? I love what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson said. He said, have faith that on the other side of your pain is something good. And it is. It's the next level. The breakthrough, the second chance, the way out has come. Everyone wants to eat, but few are willing to hunt. So you got to hunt for what you want. You're connected, but at the same time, you got to be willing to hunt for what you want. What is it? 100K, 250K, 7K? What do you want? What do you want? Again, everyone wants a bite, but to eat, but very few are willing to hunt. So how many of you are willing to hunt? It's time to plan, 2-year action plan, not just a year, 2-year action plan, move it forward. The simpler you make it, the farther you can take it. The simpler you make it, the farther you can take it. It's simple, guys. 1, 2, 3. It's simple. And this is a great quote by Kobe Bryant. He said, and we need to capture this. We don't quit. We don't cower. We don't run. We endure and we conquer. And we conquer. You are the pain and you are the miracle. If you want to take success to the next level, you have to take yourself to the next level. And remember, guys, when I was a child, I spoke as a child. I thought as a child, I reasoned as a child, but when I became adult, I put away childish things to move forward to a greater level. That's it, guys, for today. Going beyond the pain and gaining the momentum, the mentality, accepting the mistakes, and then waiting for the miracle to happen. Thank you for listening this morning, and you are great. Remember that. You are great. And remember, the Born to Win conference is coming up January 15th. If you want to go on to that next level, you got to be there, okay? Be there. Call your upline. Be there January the 15th. But it's been great talking with you this morning, and I hope you all have an incredible day and the momentum and the mentality to keep forging forth. All right? Take care. Have a good day.
Woo!
Thank you,
Thank you,
JoAnn.
JoAnn.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you.